It was a really beautiful double rainbow the day I filmed this. It just cleared off after a rain. It's raining here again today, so you probably will hear the raindrops on the roof. So I got this from Amazon. This is a little battery-powered electronic igniter. So you may have seen the videos I did about the new Cuisinart gas grill I got. It it just won't light. I was just unhappy with the way the igniters worked from day one. So after pondering it a few weeks, I decided I'd just do a little do-it-yourself upgrade. So here I'm going to demo the igniter the way it works now. And the instructions: you slowly turn it counterclockwise. An impulse igniter trips a little sparker, and you can see it's making a spark, but it just, you can do this like 10 times and eventually it might light, but it's just no good. So I'm demonstrating here that I am getting gas. It's not a problem with the gas feed, it just doesn't light. So I'm just going to install this little electric igniter and kind of walk you through the steps that I did in case you want to try it yourself. Here, first you got to get the front panel off there. Just remove the two little wires that go to the current igniters. You really don't have to take this screw out, but I didn't realize it at the time. So anyway, in case you ever want to replace your igniters, that's how you do it. You take that screw out, pull the wire out, and then feed the new one in. So the current igniter wires are not long enough. You can see on the right where the current one comes through, the wire is not long enough to reach over because both wires need to go to the same place for the new igniter to work. So the first thing I need to do is just reroute the wire over to where it'll reach the existing wires. Drill a hole through this little sheet metal, which is not too bad. And as an airplane builder, I've got to smooth that out. That's just something you do. You leave any burrs on things. Now I'll get those through there, and I just do a little test here. And you can see that the wires are long enough now to come to a central location. Here's another little tip. I put a center punch there in that hole that helped align the holes so that I could get these screws started. That's just another little thing you learn putting in a few thousand screws. Just get that last screw in there. And another tip, put the screw on the screwdriver before you start it. It's a lot easier that way. So, okay, just checking that. You can see now they go to a central location. Now I need to, look at this igniter, where it fits, make sure that the wires will go to the little ports where it plugs in. You saw those earlier. And then the piping, you got to make sure that you don't drill a hole in a place where you can't later install this igniter because of the piping. So stainless steel, you've got to work with it easily. I started with a very small bit, and now I'm just going with progressively bigger bits, and that just slowly works that hole out. Now I'm using a thing called a step drill. Now this is a great little gadget. You got to get one of these if you ever need to make bigger holes. And I have the little blue tape on it. That's to help me see how far down I need to enlarge this hole. You don't want to go too far down. You'll wreck the whole project. So get yourself a step drill if you ever need to make big holes. And when you're working with a stainless, just go easy with it. Don't turn your drill too fast. Just go easy. And you should be able to make a pretty nice hole without denting the sheet metal up. Okay, just some test fitting. Looks good. Now, of course, it goes from the back side up. Now, this is just a plastic piece, so you've got to work easy with this plastic. You know, you don't want to over tighten it. You want it snug so that it doesn't move around, but not too tight. I just use a little socket wrench here and turned it by hand. I definitely didn't put a wrench on this. So once it's snug, just put everything back together. Get everything lined up. Get the igniter cable leads plugged in, so you can see, hopefully you can see more clearly now why I needed to bring those cables to a central point. They just both go into that new electric igniter there on the one side, and I had to turn it sideways in order for for it to fit. I think it looks okay. I'm right-handed, so I tilted it to the right. Screws back in, and we'll be ready to test this thing. I guess I got to speed through some of this. Anyway, here we go. Oh, battery, right? Got to put a battery in. Just little Duracell, my favorite. I reworked the igniter wire lead a little bit, and I'm using two little pliers because you don't want to break that ceramic piece. Just get it to where it works. And you can see how those electric igniters throw just rapid sparks, much better. Boom, lights. Try the other side. Boom, you got it. Yay! Okay, please like and subscribe if you like these little videos I'm putting up. I do enjoy making them, but I hope people like them. Thank you, and take care out there.